Hey champion, Coach Faye here, founder of Institute for Performance Mastery and the creator of this course, Get the Edge, Become World Class. Welcome back. I'm so excited to begin this journey with you. Today is all about my favorite subjects that will absolutely help you to shift to the next level. You will love today's lesson. Over 20 years ago, as a young, ambitious figure skating coach, I attended a seminar led by one of the top Olympic figure skating coaches. I expected to learn some magic formula for producing champions. When he said that the research showed that the most successful athletes across all sports are the most aware ones. At the time, as a brand new coach and newly arrived immigrant from Latvia with limited knowledge of English, I didn't fully understand what he was talking about. But the word awareness stuck with me. And I vowed to myself that I will do whatever it takes to produce world-class skaters, and therefore I will figure out how to teach this awareness even if I wasn't aware of what it actually was at that time. As the seed was planted in my mind, the quest for the secret winning ingredient had begun. It was a long and arduous journey, as majority of people in figure skating believed that awareness is a special gift that some people have and others don't. And no one could quite explain to me what exactly it was. Collectively, we believed that awareness referred to the knowing where your arms and your legs were during the execution of a difficult skating maneuvers. And it was this mystical element that supposedly could not be taught. You either had it or you didn't. And that, of course, explained why only very special ones, almost chosen ones, could become champions, while it was impossible for others. The good news, however, is that awareness is actually something of a quality or an ability or a feeling, knowing, understanding. It's like a muscle that we all have. But just like with almost everything, it's either developed or undeveloped, trained or untrained. It's an attribute of your potential. It's not fixed like talent. It's not a gift. It can be learned and taught and absolutely required to reach higher levels of performance. So, what exactly is it? And why do we need it? I remember when I was a little girl, 5, 6 years old, my parents would leave me home alone at night. It was dark. I felt lonely and terrified. In a world filled with monsters at every corner, darkness offered no safety to little girls. I was terrified to go from room to room to get my toys or books, or even turn off the lights when it was a bedtime. Every object looked like a beast ready to jump out at me, and I would run breathless like crazy with my heart-pounding heart from light switch to light switch, turning the lights on every way I could. Only light could offer me some sense of security, refuge. Imagine yourself locked in a dark room. You must find a way out, but you can't see anything. You don't know where in the room you are, where is the door out, and what kind of dangers and obstacles are waiting for you. You're scared, almost paralyzed. Every step seems to be deadly, and you're afraid to make a mistake. You don't know where to go, and you feel this cold, horrific emptiness and loneliness inside. Suddenly, you find a handheld flashlight in the pocket of your jacket. You turn it on and see what's in front of you. You now know where in the room you are and where it is safe for you to take your next step. You are now aware. You now know. You got it. One of the principles discussed here today will be awareness. And I want this course to become a flashlight for you that will show you the way. Next, let's bring a little light into the concept of world class. I remember my first day visiting the University of Delaware's Ice Skating Science Development Center. I was considering applying for their bachelor's degree program in coaching figure skating. I thought I would enjoy teaching kids and emulating my own coach, who had a huge impact on my life when I was a child. As I went through huge modern lobby and then double heavy swinging doors, I felt this chill of freezing air hitting my cheeks. In front of me lay Olympic-sized dream. What I saw next stunned me. The very best American skaters were practicing right in front of me, being guided by the very best coaches in the world. Never before had I seen world-class skaters and coaches so close. They were not on TV, they were real. I took a deep breath in and swallowed hard. Only now I realized that if accepted, I would be learning the art of coaching from the best coaches in the world, as they coach the best skaters in the world. Soon, I could be coaching the best skaters in the world. I couldn't even imagine this was possible. But in that moment, everything changed. Suddenly, I wanted to become one of them more than anything else in the world. And I had a feeling that not only I could do it, I would dedicate my life to it. Until I knew what world class was, I couldn't want it. Until I saw others do it right in front of me, I didn't know I could do it too. Consider the following questions for contemplation. Who are the people that we call world class? What makes them that? What does it mean to you? How could you become world class in what you do? Once we'll define that, you'll see how you could step into a world-class role yourself. For most people, world-class means being among the highest performers in the world. It may even feel like an unreachable goal at first. But let's define high performance and see if it's that hard to achieve. High performance means excelling and succeeding above standard norms consistently over the long term. When looking at the world-class people on TV, or reading New York Times bestseller, or listening to some high-level guru, it seems that their level is like Mount Everest. It seems impossible to get there. It seems that to reach a level like this will take extraordinary talent, effort, resources, luck, and who knows what else. But I am here to tell you that you have all you need right now to get what you aspire to get. That is exactly why I do what I do. I have dedicated my life to training myself and others to reach world-class levels, to prove that anyone can achieve that level. That's why I have created this course. In 1989, I came to the United States from the Soviet Union. I was 18 years old and didn't speak any English. I was an average student in school who didn't like studying too much. I came here with my parents and my 10-year-old sister. The price for making a decision to leave Soviet Union was to leave all our possessions behind. The only things we could take were our bodies, clothes, and $360 for 4 people. This amazing country gave us food stamps, welfare, and few classes to improve English, which I avoided taking. That was our starting point. Imagine that is your starting point right now. How would you feel? Upset? Scared? Hopeless? What would you do? We felt excited and grateful. I rarely share this story because it is a typical story of thousands of Soviet immigrants and immigrants from other countries. We never looked back. We were willing to work just a little harder to get above the water and then get to the land and then achieve extraordinary success. One of my teachers said, "Hungry dogs hunt better." I guess it's true. It certainly was for our family. We were willing to hunt when others were taking a break. Do you know how much harder you have to work to become world class? You will be shocked when I tell you. 1% above standard. Yep, only 1%. Guess what that percentage is compounding to in 365 days? You got it. 365%. But you must be hungry, hungrier than the standard. Terms like high performance and world class are most often associated with sports and performing artists. Most of us have probably grown up believing that practice makes perfect. However, today we say that it's perfect practice that makes it perfect. You may ask, how can I make it perfect? Intention. So, I'd like to make a new statement here. Consciously intentional practice leads towards perfection. Consciously intentional practice leads towards perfection. Our goal here will not be concerned with perfection, however. It will be concerned with intentionality. And that will be our next principle. So, our journey today towards getting the edge, becoming world class, will begin with setting the intention for the course. Why? Because I want you to be successful. I want you to get the most benefit from this course. I want you to learn the tools that you can apply over and over and over again in your life to absolutely anything. Since my personal intention is to help you to get the most out of this course and make it world class, setting the intention for the course is exactly where we must begin. Are you ready? Here we go. So, let's take a deep breath in, into the belly, and exhale. Place your hands on your heart. Sit up straight. Lift your chest up and relax. Let go of all the worries and concerns. Close your eyelids. As I say the intention, I invite you to repeat it after me, either out loud or silently. Ready? Let's begin. I intend to finish this course no matter what. I intend to finish this course no matter what. I intend to play full out. I intend to play full out. I intend to do all the exercises in this course. I intend to do all the exercises in this course. I intend to stay present and focused. I intend to stay present and focused. I intend to open my mind and my heart to receive the exact information I will need at the time. I intend to open my mind and my heart to receive the exact information I will need at the time. I intend to become present with my emotions, resistance, fears, beliefs, judgments, doubts, and anything else that will come into my awareness. I intend to become present with my emotions, resistance, fears, beliefs, judgments, doubts, and anything else that will come into my awareness. I intend to release all that is no longer serving me and allow myself to learn and grow from it personally and professionally. I intend to release all that is no longer serving me and allow myself to learn and grow from it personally and professionally. I intend to realize who I am and what my purpose here is. I intend to realize who I am and what my purpose here is. I intend to finish the course even when uncomfortable, doubtful, scared, failing, or succeeding. I intend to finish the course even when uncomfortable, doubtful, scared, failing, or succeeding. I intend to feel proud and successful no matter what, just for having the perseverance and commitment to do this work. I intend to feel proud and successful no matter what, just for having the perseverance and commitment to do this work. I acknowledge that I am a valuable being worthy of my own time, attention, and nurturance. I intend to allocate necessary uninterrupted time for myself to complete this course. I acknowledge that I am a valuable being worthy of my own time, attention, and nurturance. I intend to allocate necessary uninterrupted time for myself to complete this course. I intend to use all I learned in this course for my highest good and the highest good of all concerned, and become a source of inspiration for myself and others. I intend to use all I learned in this course for my highest good and the highest good of all concerned, and become a source of inspiration for myself and others. I intend to print out these intentions and read them out loud every day as a way of reminding myself to stay on track. I acknowledge that by doing this work, I will considerably strengthen my muscles of discipline, focus, commitment, and perseverance, and it will support me in achieving my goals over my lifetime. I acknowledge that by doing this work, I will considerably strengthen my muscles of discipline, focus, commitment, and perseverance, and it will support me in achieving my goals over my lifetime. Becoming world-class is important to me, and because it is important to me, I commit to give up the following 3 habits that are holding me back from living my best life. Now, open your eyes, pause the video, and take a couple of minutes to write your 3 habits down. You will give up these habits. There may be habits such as smoking or coffee or fast food or TV, whatever it may be that you feel that is holding you back from living your best life. Now pause the video and write these down. Great job, champion! I believe you did write those down, right? Now, repeat after me. I intend to give these 3 habits up for at least 40 consecutive days. I also commit to adopt 3 new habits that I am certain will support me in living a better life. Again, stop the video and take a couple of minutes to write these down. Maybe these are going to be about drinking more water or getting up early in the morning, maybe going for a walk every day or reading an inspirational book. Come up with 3 habits that you can adopt for the next 40 days. Welcome back, champion. I know you did it. I know you did do this exercise because you intended to play full out and do all the assignments, right? Awesome. But if you didn't, go back now and do it. I'll wait right here. I'll wait for you. Go do it now. Now you did it. Repeat after me. I intend to implement these 3 habits, say your habits, for at least 40 consecutive days. And now, set your own 3 most important personal goals for the course. Pause the video and write them down. That's right, write them down again. Good job, champion. Now you have your 3 goals on top of it. I am so proud of you. Welcome to the Yellow Brick Road to becoming world class. This was like a little initiation into our elite club. Trust me when I say elite. There are very few of us who are doing this work. Only about 2% of the world. And you are on the way to become the top 2% of the 2%. But now, I want you to become aware of something. Become aware of the word intention. I have intentionally used that. And I invite you for the next 40 days to use the word intention in your vocabulary as a substitute for the words want and hope. That's right. I do not want you to use want and hope in your vocabulary anymore. I don't want you to believe anything I'm teaching you. However, I want you to try it wholeheartedly and experience the effects of the teaching instead. And then let me know how it was for you. After all, I can teach you all about sugar, what it looks like, what it feels like, even what it tastes like. But you will still not know sugar until you actually experience it for yourself. So, go ahead and say these phrases out loud. I want to go to the movie tonight. I hope to go to the movie tonight. And I intend to go to the movie tonight. Do it again. And now notice what it feels like when you change the words. Do you feel the difference? What's more powerful? Which one of the three is most likely to happen in your life? Which one is speaking of action? You got it. It's intention. I intend to go to the movie tonight. As you will consciously change your vocabulary, your life will begin to change. You don't have to believe me. Try it for yourself. Now that you have set your intentions and goals for the course, we will take our time to dive in and actually work on the awareness, our clarity or light. So before we begin our journey, we must define exactly where we are, where you are, and who you are. That's the starting point. A parent of a new skating student can approach me and ask, Coach Faye, can you take my daughter to nationals this year and make her a champion? Well, it depends. I must first identify what is her skill level, what is her ability, what's her mindset. I would observe her for a few lessons and develop an awareness of her position, her strong points, and her weaknesses, especially weaknesses. We all have weaknesses. You have weaknesses, I have weaknesses, and we hate them. And we do a great job hiding them. We spend enormous amounts of money and energy to cover them up. Those parts of ourselves that we don't like, we fool ourselves that no one can see them. We blame events, we blame others, we blame life for all of our shortcomings, and we give up our power to make a change. We'd rather divorce, quit the job, move to another state, instead of look inside of ourselves to identify what's the real cause. What's better, New York or California? People really different there? Not really. One of my mentors, a coach of several Olympic gold medalists, used to say, a champion is not a person with strong points. It is a person who doesn't have weaknesses. I would say that a champion is the person who has humility to look into the face of the weaknesses and the strength of heart to transform them. High-performing athletes understand this and specifically hire their coaches to help them find their Achilles heel. They know that weaknesses are revealed under pressure, and they can surface at the most crucial moment of the competition. Olympic Games are lost because of these weaknesses. You must strengthen them before it's too late. But first, you have to find them. If you don't know what they are, how can you strengthen them? So what's the easiest way to find the weakness? Let's do this simple exploration exercise. I'm going to call this Find Your Achilles Heel. I invite you to identify the most recent situation where you had an opportunity and you blew it. Why? What held you back? Where else did you do a similar thing? Is it a pattern? Did it happen before? When did this pattern start? What did it give you? How was it serving you? How would your life change if you changed this pattern? Do you want to keep it? What does it cost you to continue this pattern? I want you to really sit and journal and reflect on these questions. You can pause the tape, the video, and think about that. Let's take an altitude now, and from above, take a snapshot of your current life. We will call this snapshot of your life, clarity point A. Let's rate the following on a scale from 1 to 9, where 1 is dying and 9 is thriving. This is one of the most crucial steps. Honesty is the key to success. Where are you in terms of your health from 1 to 9, family, relationship, career, work, business, spirituality, finance? If your life was a circle and each of the areas was a spoke in the wheel, would your wheel look round and balanced or crooked and unbalanced? The areas of life you're giving attention to are probably flourishing, while the areas you don't give attention to are not thriving so much. Here's a beautiful quote that I absolutely love. We join spokes together in the wheel, but it's the center hole that makes the wagon move. For the wagon of life to move nicely, that wheel has to be nice and round. Take a few moments now and write the following reflections in your journal. Make sure that you stop the video after each question and write your answers, and then start the video again. Ready? How do the shorter spokes in your life affect your overall feelings of fulfillment, joy, vitality, and enthusiasm? What are the qualities that are important to you? Kindness, generosity, honesty, caring, integrity, courage? Do you live your life congruent with these chosen values? If not, which 3 values, qualities, would you like to bring more fully into your life? Write them down and circle. Why are these qualities or values important to you? Good job. You're probably experiencing a deep desire to get more out of life, and you know in your heart that you can. Some people think that it's the life situation or event itself that is holding them back. Oh, it's a boss, a spouse, or that bad neighborhood. They often say things like, "You just don't understand my situation, Faye." I get that. Trust me. But you're here, and you want to be world class. Is that right? That means that I will hold you accountable and responsible, because you are, and because you can. It's not a coincidence that you have decided to take this course. I am sure that you are where you are in your life for a reason. And there is a reason why you're taking this course now. You want to be in a better place. You're also passionate about something in your life, and you want it so very much. What are you passionate about? What is your big why? Once upon a time, a traveler was passing by a construction site. 2 men were laying stone two masons. One looked very sulking and sad and angry, and the other one was happy and enthusiastic and joyful with a beautiful smile on his face, and he was singing. The traveler was intrigued. Why one person is so upset and the other person is so happy, even though they're doing the same thing? So he decided to act upon his curiosity, and he stopped the sulking man first, and he asked him, "What are you doing?" The sulking man looked at the traveler and replied, "I'm laying stone." The traveler went and asked the happy man the same question. He asked the happy mason, "What are you doing?" And the happy mason was singing, and he looked at the traveler with this big smile, and he said, "I'm building a cathedral." I now want you to think about life. What are you doing in terms of the cathedral? What cathedral are you building? Congratulations on completing Module 1. Woo! What an amazing session this was. We've covered a lot of ground here today and created the foundation for the rest of the course. We've set intentions, we identified 3 negative habits to let go of and 3 positive habits to engage in. We set 3 personal goals for the course and identified powerful words to keep yourself in action. We took a powerful snapshot of your wheel of life and identified the areas of weakness to work on. We chose 3 power quality words to bring into your life and identified your big why. Now, make sure to download your PDFs and do all of your homework. You will feel amazing when done. There is nothing that feels better than the feeling of accomplishment. In the next module, we will talk about the destination. Now that you have identified where you are, we will set your internal GPS on where you want to go. You will absolutely love the next module. The stories, the exercises that I will share with you will blow your mind. Watch your email box for my invitation to your group coaching call and the next module. Thank you for staying all the way through with me. Remember, 2 more modules to go, and life happens outside the comfort zone. Go kick butt and build your cathedral. I'll see you soon. Bye.